Hello everyone, welcome back to Intimacy Insights by Anais. If you're new here, I'm so happy you found this channel. Today we will be discussing something so many of us struggle with. Why dating feels so hard in today's world. Have you ever felt like dating is just exhausting? Like no matter what you do, finding a real connection feels almost impossible. If you feel this way, trust me, you are not alone. More and more people are struggling with dating, and honestly, it's not your fault. We live in a time where ghosting, texting for weeks without meeting, and situationships have become the norm. People say they don't want labels, they don't want to rush things, they are just seeing where it goes. But deep down, so many of us actually do want real love. So, why is it so hard to find? Why does dating feel like a game where no one really wins? Let's talk about it today. And hey, before we dive in, please, if you've ever struggled with modern dating, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you love deep conversations about love, relationships, please subscribe to this channel. I promise you we are going to break this all down in a way that makes sense to you. All right, let's get into our topic of discussion. Too many choices, not enough commitment. Years ago, people mostly meet their partners in their communities. They met through friends, at work, or just by going out and living their life. These days, we have thousands of potential partners at our fingertips. With dating apps, social media, and global connection, we have more choices than before. And that sounds like a good thing, right? More options should mean it's easier to find someone. But the truth is, it actually makes things harder. There is something called the paradox of choice. When we have too many options, we struggle to make decisions. Think about it this way. Have you ever scrolled through Netflix for so long trying to pick a movie, then you ended up watching nothing at all? That's exactly what's happening in dating. We keep swiping, we keep talking to new people, and we keep wondering, is there someone better out there? Even when we find someone great, we hesitate. We are afraid to commit because what if we settle too soon? Be honest, have you ever matched with someone but kept swiping just to see who else was out there? And this isn't just about dating apps. Even in real life, people are hesitant to commit because they feel like they might be missing out on something better. Let's talk about the hookup culture. Casual dating has always existed, but in today's world, it has become the default setting. More people are saying they don't want serious relationship. They say things like, let's just have fun and see where it goes. I don't like labels in relationship. I'm not ready for any serious thing now. But here's the thing, many people saying this actually do want love. They just don't want to admit it. Why? Because being vulnerable is scary to some people. Nobody wants to be the one who falls too hard, too fast. Nobody wants to be the one who cares more. So instead of taking emotional risk, we keep things casual. We avoid deep conversations. We play it cool. But what happens? We end up in situationships. We catch feelings for people who don't want to commit. We feel stuck in relationships that aren't really relationships. And most of it all, we get emotionally exhausted because we are giving our time and energy to people who don't truly value us. Social media has changed our expectation of love. Every day we see perfect couples on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and so on. They go on luxury vacations, they give each other expensive gifts, they have picture perfect relationship and marriage. And whether we realize it or not, we start comparing our love life to what we see online. Why doesn't my partner do grand romantic gestures like this? Why doesn't my relationship look this perfect? But here is the truth, social media is fake. Everybody's happy on social media. People post their best moments, not their real struggles. We don't see their arguments. We don't see their silent treatment. We don't see their insecurities. We only see the highlights. And when we compare our real relationship to their edited ones, we start to feel like what we have isn't enough. If you're single, social media can make you feel even worse. Seeing all those happy couples posts can make you wonder, why does everyone else have love but I don't? You see people writing God when. But trust me, not everything you see is as perfect as it looks. Now, let's talk about the emotional unavailability and fear of rejection. Let's be very honest, dating today is full of emotional unavailability. A lot of people just don't want to open up. They've been so hurt before, so they build walls around themselves. Or they are scared of getting rejected, so they never fully get committed in the relationship. That's why ghosting, breadcrumbing, and mixed signals happen so often. Instead of just saying, hey, I'm not feeling this, people disappear. Instead of admitting that they are not ready for the relationship, they keep stringing others along with half-hearted efforts. And let's talk about the texting games. Have you ever wanted to text someone but stopped yourself because you didn't want to seem too eager? So instead, you wait, hoping that they text you first. But they don't. And now both of you are just sitting there, waiting for the other person to make a move. This is what dating has turned into. Instead of being real with each other, we are all afraid of looking too interested. Now, let's talk about how to navigate modern dating and actually find love. So, what can we do in this generation? How do we find real love in a world like this? Here is the truth. Dating today is very hard, but it's not impossible. You just have to approach it differently. Be clear about what you want. If you want a real relationship, stop selling for situationships. If someone says they don't want anything serious, believe them and move on. Don't try to force them to change their mindsets. Set boundaries. If someone is inconsistent or only talks to you when it's convenient for them, don't chase them. Love should feel secured, not confusing. Stop comparing. Your relationship doesn't need to look like an Instagram love story or a TikTok love story or Facebook love story. Focus on what feels right, not what looks good online. Work on your emotional intelligence, EQ. Communication and vulnerability are superpowers in relationships. Learn to express your feelings and choose people who do the same. The truth is, modern dating is complicated, but love is still very much possible. Real relationships take effort, honesty, and emotional connection. It's not about playing games, it's not about finding someone who values you as much as you value them. So now, I want to hear from you in the comment. What do you think is the hardest part of dating today in our world today? Drop it in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more relationship insights. I will see you in the next video. Bye.